We're going to talk about self versus tribe, but this version is just going to be like the TI version. I know what I want, and I'll change my opinions sometimes, but it's me versus the world. Everybody on the left side of the quadrant. So all of these guys just self above tribe, and then these are all just the TIs. Those guys are the ones that are going to be responsible, self-responsible for how things work. So we're actually going to take a look at somebody that we've typed in the class. So he does press conferences, and he has to answer a lot of questions. Sometimes they're dumb questions. Sometimes he doesn't want to answer them. Let's take a look.
When you threw the racket, does it concern you that one day that could cost you dearly? I mean, if the ball had hit someone today, is that something you think you ought to address?
You guys are unbelievable.
Why is it unbelievable?
Yeah, because you're always picking this kind of things. It's incredible.
You keep doing these things. You know,
I keep doing these things. Well, why don't I get suspended then?
I'm saying you were close, weren't you? That's what I'm saying.
I'm close. I'm still not suspended, so if I'm not close, I'm not close.
If that ball had hit a spectator, it could have been serious.
It could have been, sure, or it could have snowed. It could have been snow in O2 Arena today, but it didn't.
So you don't think that gives you're not concerned about your mindset?
So I'm the only player that shows his frustration on the court, right? That's what you want to say. I'm the only player that is showing that. Sorry?
You're one of the top-ranked players in the world.
So
you are showing this frustration. I'm asking you, do you think it's an issue for you?
it is not an issue for me. It's not the first time that I did it.
Oh, no.
Right, next question, please. Did you have any physical issues going into this match, or were there things that crept up during the match?
Yeah, just a couple of things, but nothing major really. I don't want to talk about that.
Does it match maybe also summarize, the way of coming back, how difficult it is to actually come back on the level you want? So many ups and downs.
It is difficult. Many things in life are difficult.
Reem. You're obviously upset, but are you able to articulate?
I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Next one, please. Stuart at the back, please.
When do you think you'll first play in the grass?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to play in grass.
Sorry, at all?
I don't know if I'm going to play in grass.
You said you weren't going to play grass. You didn't know if you were going to play.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I really don't know. I just came from the court. I don't know. Sorry, guys. I cannot give you that answer. I don't know. I cannot give you any answer. Sorry.
Just him against the tribe.
Yeah, right.
And it's one guy will be bothering, but it's guys, you group.
Yeah, you guys.
All you idiots.
What do you want from me? No, I don't want to answer. I'm done. And just an extreme, deep exhaustion on his face as he goes through all these questions.
Hey, when we're videotaping people, it's like, that's the kind of stuff we're seeing.
Yes.
Like imagine somebody in that state going, I like everybody. I'm the martyr. I'm the EJ. All I do is kill myself for everyone. I'm the EJ. I took a personality test.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Savior FE. That's me.
Right.
I'm not selfish. Hey.
And by the way, I saw clips like that when I went to go type him. There were clips, like I watched him on the Lewis House show, and he was crying, he was empathizing, he was feeling, he was emoting for others. He was absolutely going through all of that.
But you just see that this is the boss, the self perspective, and you guys drain me, and you're not getting energy from the people.
No, I don't want to answer your questions, and I'm not going to. Like a lot of times you'll see the DEs, like, I'm obligated to answer that guy's question, that one. Does anybody else have any questions? Because I'm obligated.
And then he's got masculine TI, so it's like standing strong. And then the feminine extroverted side, or I have this too as a demon, especially with the FE, it gets bitchy. It gets whiny, bitchy, complainy. He's not shovey necessarily. He's shovey on his identity, his TI. These are my reasons, my facts. This is for me. Get away from me.
So true.
But then the emotion, the extrovert is spitchy.
Really good. All right, we're going to take a look at the next clip is just going to be him, again, against the tribe.
I would like to answer that, please. So, I know you guys are looking for a story, and when you have a certain agenda behind certain stories and articles that are written, and you cannot always react and act from the position of defense, because then you would expose your weakness, or then what does that mean? That we have to react to every certain article that you write or anybody writes, because you're exposing counsel, you're exposing me as an individual, that I am against certain individuals that were on the board or leading the association or something like that? I just don't understand your comment about that we have to react with the opposing story on every single article. It doesn't make any sense. Why would we?
Not asking for reaction, asking for any degree.
But that's what you said. You said if there is a certain story that has been portrayed in the media, then you're expecting an opposing story, so you can counterbalance both, and you can then compare, and you can understand who's right or who's wrong, right? That's
all I want is accuracy, and I feel like there's no transparency. That makes it very tough. And if all you're saying is you're wrong,
so.
not doing anything
sort of...
Okay, so you believe that any story that is out there is transparent and honest and true?
I'm not saying I vouch for every story and people have written. I don't know every story.
Well, you do vouch for every single information that you get from your allegedly reliable source, right? You get information from your source, and then you write about it, you tweet about it, or you put it out there. You create the buzz, you create the friction, and then, of course, it creates a story. It creates the whole wave of tsunami against us, and then what are we supposed to do? React on every single tweet? No, just a second. React on every single tweet. You're pointing out on a specific information. I'm pointing out on the whole process of what is the way you go about things. You know, that for me, it's not fair.
What is going on there? What is he concocting? Where are you getting all of this?
He has the press. He's questioning them.
Yeah.
They need to answer to him.
Yes.
You guys are doing this and then that, and you're bothering us, and you have all this kind of whatever the hell he's saying.
Oh, I know.
But they have to answer to him.
Yes.
You get the double demon.
Yeah.
You get the fear of the chaos, the fear, the over-exaggeration of the patterns, and then they're out to get me.
Yes.
And if you look for it, you can find it.
Absolutely. And that's exactly what it feels like. In that scenario, what is the right functions to use when you're being questioned by the tribe?
You just have to play along. You can yell at them inside your head, which is what I recommend. Right. But just go along, get it over with. Because if you go along and you give them what they need and what they want, they'll eventually go away.
That's so true.
And then you can have your way.
Right.
Yeah,
because maybe you are smarter than the guy in that room. Like, actually be like, okay, so this guy is trying to do this whole thing. Yes, go through that in your mind and then be like, give him a sound bite.
A lot of DIs feel disingenuine. If I have to talk to you extrovertedly fake, I feel like I'm lying and not being honest with my true identity.
Yes.
And it's like, that's kind of what the extroverted world does.
I know.
Everybody just kind of lie to each other. Like, how you doing? I'm fine. Like, they're not really fine. You're just saying that to connect extrovertedly.
Yes.
It's okay to connect surface level, extrovertly.
Yes.
Go to your press conference, get it over with, smile, lie a little bit. Make sure everyone's happy.
Yes.
Don't tell the truth all the time.
Oh my God.
And away you go.
Right.
And then it's over. If you fight it head on, now they're chasing you.
Are you actually a narcissist? Probably not. But like when I would not be able to...
I will play along.